West Coast swing can be tricky because we use two types of connection in even the basic sugar push. So we're going to cover that today so you can be more confident as you move along in your dance journey. Towards connection. So let's just kind of move towards each other. So this is our away connection. This is our towards connection. And you have to be able to do this quickly, and I'll show you what happens when it's not quick.
Oh, geez.
Right? So I have to be able to have some tension. And we get into this here. This is where we're going to talk about this in a slightly different section, but the palm of my hand against hers, right? So even though I'm pulled away, there's not a big gap. If we flip around so you can see this way, right? There's not a huge gap in that. I want to keep it relatively close by closing this in, right? And when we get to a forward connection, we're going to talk about this forward connection. I want all of these bones lined up. So any kinks that we have in any other joints make it more difficult.
I might typically do this
right? You will see this quite a bit in high-level West Coast swing where they draw this down, and that's kind of cool to absorb the connection, but my preference is that this stays level, so it's my bones through here, not up in here, but right against this bone, into the bones of her hand, into the bones of her arm, connected to her back. Does that make sense?
Very strong.
Yes. So then from here, one of the things you might think about in this away to towards, you'll hear people talk about an A and a V, right? A V shape for an away and an A shape. Not a bad way to think about it. We'll exaggerate this, right? A V shape and an A shape. But really, it's probably more like an H shape the whole time. Meaning, I don't want to be significantly pulled away through my head or shoulder weight, and neither does Megan, or I don't want that to be significantly forward. So the way I think about it, Megan might disagree, I call it my hip weight, right? My hips moving across my feet forward or back, right? Which gives me an ability to move within my own body, right? What do you call this? Not hip weight.
Core weight.
Your core weight. What does core weight mean?
Means your whole body is
whole
moving,
body.
not
The whole
your
body.
hips.
Yes, I believe it's the hips that we move low, right? Two theories of movement in dance. One is that everything moves high. It's called the hanging skeleton, where my head or the top of my body moves and my base catches up. My theory is that the base moves first and the top catches up. Really, both are probably true.
Also, this is called poise.
Yeah, so we always want to maintain a forward poise, meaning when I'm moving back, I don't want to move back in a back poise, right? Even when I'm moving back, I have a forward poise, right? I still feel forward, whatever your good dance posture is over the balls of your feet. If you want to learn everything about connection in West Coast swing, including a type of connection that's not often spoken about, but a lot of high-level people use, you'll want to watch our complete guide to connection right here. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other cool videos like this. We'll see you on the dance floor.